Hey, all you metal mixers, it's your old pal Gen X. Sorry I didn't have a video yesterday. I had to have some dental work done. My first root canal and a filling done at the same time. Oh my God. Thank goodness for laughing gas. So I didn't want to do a video while I was coming off of that. I was just way out there and I was in pain too. So it wouldn't have made a good video. Maybe some other time. No, I'm just playing. No, it wasn't feeling too good last night, so no video. So here I am today. I hope your Wednesday and your St. Patrick's Day were good. Did you guys see the pictures I posted on Facebook with St. Patrick? Yeah, there were a couple guys running around. I'm like, what are these guys doing? And I happened to notice it was St. Patrick's Day. Go figure. Gen X doesn't know I don't go to Cub games, guys. I'm a White Sox fan. Just saying. And an Angels fan. They got their butts handed to them. Anyways, I got some metal news to report on. And Frontier usually puts out their new music Mondays and Fridays. So and a little sprinkling here and there. There's been a lot more momentum going on, guys. So there's going to be a lot more coming from those labels from me. And maybe some Napalm and Raining Phoenix and, other covers that I could do. I'll do try to do it once or twice a week just to get you in the know for these bands, keeping them, their spirit of hard rock and metal alive. When they say that we're down, we are not. We are one. That actually came from me. I said that. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, Dave Mustaine just made the major drop, and right before I came on the air, I was looking at my reels, and I saw that pop up, and I'm like, oh, okay, is he writing like a scary novel? It looked like the cover art is very unique. It looks like a horror movie or a horror book, the old classic like artwork that they do. That's something I'm really into, guys, is old horror movies. And I love the artwork that was always affiliated with either the movie posters or the books that would come out when the movie was being released. Just that fantastic artwork from like the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Part of the 90s too, but not too current. Unless they kick it back to the old school and give a nod, shout out to us. But in any case, it had that kind of different, what you call, artwork to it. So it's called In My Hour of Need. It is a biography that he's talking about the 7 years that he was having health issues, problems with drinking and drugs. We know that Dave has had his struggles, and he's done a really good job. Chains hanging, Dave. I got to meet Mr. Mustaine. I tell you that. Oh, quite a few episodes ago. But if you haven't, check it out in my playlist. You'll see it. But I don't know what number it is, guys. I've done so many videos. You just have to watch them all, I guess. Keeping it reals. But anyways, he talks about his 7-year struggle. Now, that book drops September 8th. Okay? And you knew about the tickets going on pre-sale for that Iron Maiden biography that's coming out. The documentary comes out May 7th, May 8th, right in that time frame around Mother's Day. The tickets, the pre-sales went on sale yesterday, so check them out, okay? And the last thing of note, and I kind of knew about this a couple of weeks ago, Anthrax is going to have a new record. I saw an article today that basically talked about the scrapped album that they did a few years ago when COVID, what was going on. It's one of those things that they scrapped the record and then they went ahead and wrote a whole other record. That's why there's 10 years in that in-between from the last one until now. That last record, that King's record was, oh my God, that was phenomenal. They've had some good ones, and they've had some real Persistence of Time, State of Euphoria, the earlier ones, Spreading the Disease. Those are always the ones that I'm going to remember. King's was good, too. And Worship Music was good, but those were covers. And a little sprinkling here and there. But I'm just saying as an Anthrax fan from going back. Yeah, those records I think would stand out. This new one I heard is going to be really good though. So check it out when Anthrax releases this record pretty soon. I heard May. And Jungle Rot's going to have that new release really soon. They're going to drop that info tomorrow, so I'll cover that when I get a chance to. So, that's the metal news I got to report on today. And now I'm going to talk about the bands that Frontier were pushing a little bit this week, but it was a good mix. They're usually more on the melodic metal side, the power metal, melodic metal, those kind of bands. Some of them that you may know, some of them you may not know. And there's a lot of not knows for me, not knows. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to mention these bands, what I thought of their songs. The videos are on YouTube, and they are under Frontiers Music, I believe. Look it up in the search bar and just type it in. You'll find it. They got all the bands that I mentioned, their new releases. They drop them whenever, the singles, and then they'll put the album out. So there's a lot of bands on their label. Check them out. They really need the love right now. Now, the first band is from England. They're called Smokin' Snakes. Yeah, they reminded me of like LA Guns, that really raw, gritty band. I don't like calling that era hair metal. That's derogatory. That was the soundtrack for our youth, and I don't like to be laughed at because we grew up in a really good time, guys. We did. So they got that LA Guns, Faster Pussycat, even Rock's Gang, but they're a little bit like Spread Eagle too, okay? The song is called Pleasure and Pain. It made me think of back in those days, boy. I miss those days. That's why I miss MySpace that much. We'll talk about that sometime, what I think. But absolutely great band. I love when I see something by them, so check it out if you like that lighter side of metal. But the melodic metal, that's from back in the day of days. And I look back on that time fondly, so I'll never make fun out of that era. So great song. The next one is by Von Groove, and I've heard of them. They're on that, not as gritty as Smokin' Snakes. They got that more melodic feel, like a House of Lords. I'm trying to think of other bands, maybe DAD a little bit. Disneyland After Dark, that's what they were originally called. Yeah, I had that. I had one of their releases. Sleazebees, kind of. They were from Holland. Trying to think what this band would be. Yeah, more like in that vein, of those, even Pretty Maids. Oh, I love Pretty Maids. You don't hear about them anymore. They were going to be, I think they would have been a lot bigger if they would have been pushed by their record label, but the Maids never got that kind of push. It's pretty sad, but they're really good. Yeah, well, I would have to put them in that bracket. Check it out. The song is called Fearless. It's off their next record. I'm sorry, I don't have a title for it. I just wrote down it's Fearless. The new record's going to be called Born to Rock. That's what it's going to be called. So that's their new one that's coming out. There you go. The last one is by a band. They have not had a release in over 12 years. And they also are reuniting for a new record and tour. The band is Triosphere. The song is called Monsters Ball. And it was the very first time I heard it. And I must say, I'm very impressed at what I hear. It's very, I would say, progressive metal. But they also have that power metal. I would say they're definitely heavy metal. Yeah, there's like really no categorization for them. So check them out. They're also on Frontier as well. And I was very impressed, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have more in store. Maybe I'll do a Google search too and see what I've been missing out on. I think that's all I got for today, guys. It is very hot here in Arizona. It is over going to be like 102, and so Gen X is going to be laying low in the shade till nightfall, that is, and then it's still in the 70s. So I'm enjoying it. I know my friends and family, I've been asking them, what's your weather? And they'll tell me. I'm like, ooh, I don't miss that cold. Nope. So if you happen to like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Push that notification bell. Share it with anybody who you think might like my wild and crazy content. And subscribe to my channel. I want to thank all of my YouTube subscribers and my new ones too. Thank you very much. To all my Facebookers, my Instagrammers, and my Threaders. You guys are bringing it. I love posting stuff that makes you laugh and makes you think. I don't take any of all of those comments personally. I had somebody call me a meme stealer. Like you've never stole a meme in your life. Go haters to the back of the line. Yeah, right? I got ahead of myself, but I had to mention that. Always look good, always do good, always do your best, be your best, whatever you do in life, because what? Gen X loves you, that's why. 2, don't be a ranky rank skanky skank. You want to look good, smell good. That's where it comes into play. So I got ahead of myself again. But don't be a ranky rank skanky skank. Stay out of people's beeswax and save the drama for your mama. That is so unbecoming. My birthday's in a couple of days, and I'm going to enjoy it. So I save the drama for my mama and stay out of people's beeswax. Let them mind their own. Stand on your own twos. Chains hanging. I'd like to make a special mention. Today is the 44th anniversary of Randy Rhoads passing away, as well as Andrew Wood of Mother Love Bone. He was 24 years of age, passed away on this day many years ago. I don't remember. I think it was like maybe 91. He died. He was so talented. Check out Mother Love Bone, Stardog Champion, or Chelsea Crown of Thorns. You won't regret it. This was the band before Pearl Jam. And I think they would have been actually bigger than Pearl Jam. Rest in peace, guys. I love you. All the best. I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Take care.